Hi, I'm Rihanna, and welcome to Rihanna's Fiber Arts. In today's video, I'm going to be going through all of my current WIPs, all my works in progress in spinning, knitting, weaving, everything I am working on at the moment. So the first thing I have that I've been working on is I have this beautiful cinnamon cotton that I got from a yard sale. It's the Weaving and Spinning Society of Austin's annual yard sale they do at the studio tour. And I got a huge bag of this cinnamon cotton that has not been processed pretty much at all. It's been ginned, so the seeds are removed. But if you look, it hasn't been combed. There's still a lot of vegetable matter in it, a lot of like leaf pieces and pieces of the plant, a few pieces of seeds that got missed. So I have been just a little bit at a time. You can see there's a lot of it. This bag is stuffed. So just a little bit at a time, I've been going through and processing it. I've been just doing it on some hand cards. These are Ashford hand cards. They're meant for wool. They're not really meant for cotton, but I don't have anything meant for cotton processing. And they've been working fine, just passing the cotton back and forth like you would with wool and letting a lot of the dust and leaves and stuff fall out and kind of picking it out as I go. And then once I have it collected all onto one paddle, I just use this little dowel to roll it off and make a puni. So I can then use this puni, or sometimes they're called slivers, to spin on my charka. I do have a charka spinning wheel, and so I've just been prepping that cotton to spin on my charka. I haven't actually spun any of it yet. I've just been working on preparing it for spinning. So that is the first thing I've been working on. In terms of fiber preparation, that's it. And then I have a few different spinning projects I've been working on. This one has been my go-to lately because it's really easy to take with me. It's just a silk bat that is, at this point, a little tangled up. I also got this secondhand. I got it at the Austin Creative Reuse Center. Sometimes you can find some really good fiber hidden there. So that's where I got this, and it's just a pretty purple, I think it's mulberry silk. And I've been spinning that up on my drop spindle pretty fine. I think I'm going to use it to do some embroidery on some of my clothes. I think it'd be really pretty to do some little embroidered purple silk flowers. I've been taking this with me because this drop spindle is pretty short, so it actually fits in my purse and makes it really easy to travel and take my spinning with me. So I've been working on that quite a bit. And then another spinning project that I had been working on a lot and then has kind of gotten set to the side is some wool spinning. So this is a bobbin. It's not really, it's a dowel with a clothespin I'm using as a bobbin because I don't have any open bobbins of singles that I've already spun. And then I've got some more on my drop spindle. But this is just a wool and mohair blend that I got on sale at Knit Picks. It's been really, really nice to spin with, but I haven't been working on it a ton just because I've been working on other projects. But I definitely want to get back to spinning this because it is so soft and so nice to spin with. The reason I haven't been spinning with it much is because I started it at my parents' house and I have a nice distaff there. So I had it on the distaff and was able to spin it really easily, but I haven't made a distaff here yet. So this will honestly probably get set to the side a little longer until I get a distaff to hold it, just to make it a little bit of a nicer spinning experience, to have something to draw from. But it's spinning up really beautifully on this drop spindle. So that's my 2 spinning projects that I'm working on right now. I haven't been spinning anything on my charka. I'm taking a little bit of a break from spinning on my charka. If you've seen some of my shorts, I'm going to put it together into a full video soon, but I did a really big spinning project going from fiber to finished garment using my charka to spin some barrette silk. And that's pretty much all I was doing for months. So I'm taking a little bit of a break from spinning on my charka, but once I get some of that cotton prepped, I'm excited to pick that back up. The next kind of smaller project that I have been working on is knitting another pair of socks. So this is just a superwash sock blend that I got from a local yarn store where my parents live. If there's anybody in the mid-Michigan area, it's Naughty Fun Yarn in Perry, Michigan. It's the cutest little local yarn store, and they stock a bunch of fantastic locally dyed yarns. So this is something I picked up from them. You can see it's this really pretty purple color, and it is knitting up beautifully. So this is, I'm not using a pattern for this sock because I'm going to just do an afterthought heel. So I've got a tutu ribbing for the cuff, and I just eyeballed it down, and then I'm going to knit the whole length of the sock, decrease at the toe, Kitchener stitch it off, and then open it back up to do the afterthought heel. I have done 1 pair of afterthought heel socks before, and I didn't get the heel quite right on those, but I loved the process of it. So this is my 2nd try, and hopefully these ones turn out a little bit better. But I'm very excited to keep working on this and have another pair of hand knit socks. It's a great project for traveling. I just got back from Italy, and I took this on the plane with me and was knitting on the flight and a downtime in between. And other than my bag getting pulled aside at Heathrow both ways, I didn't have any issues bringing my knitting needles. They are metal double pointed needles. It wasn't an issue. And so that's something I've been working on, and is a great, again, throw it in your bag and take it with you project, work on it at a coffee shop or wherever. My last work and project I have to show you is my biggest one and my most recent one. And it is on my rigid heddle loom. So I have a Ashford rigid heddle loom. It is the 24-inch rigid heddle loom, and I have it warped up right now, as you can see, with some crochet cotton. So I found a bunch of balls of this crochet cotton at a yard sale in Michigan this summer. And she had all these beautiful green and cream colors she was getting rid of. So I picked up all the colors that I liked, thinking I would try and weave with it. So that's what I have warped up. These are the little bits that I have left. I'll use up in the weft, and then I have some just white weaving cotton I'll finish off with, but I have it warped up pretty randomly. So I'll bring it closer so you can see the colors. But there's 2 different kind of cream tan colors, a light green, a dark green, and then a white. And I did not direct warp it. I did the warp up on a warping board and then pulled it through. And I kind of just picked the threads randomly off my hand. So there's no set pattern. It's just going to be kind of a random striped pattern, which I am really liking how the warp looks so far. I'm really excited to see how it weaves up. I think it's going to be some tea towels. And so I have started weaving just have a couple inches here. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but I have the darker tan left that I have on my shuttle that I'm using for the weft thread right now. And then once that runs out, I'll just go through what's left of these two and then switch to the white. And hopefully I will end up with some cute tea towels when it's finished. Those are all of my works in progress. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.